Hi, this is Dina. What I want to do for you today is I want to peel a pomegranate. I love these. Pomegranates are really good for you, really full of antioxidants. But what happens is when you try to cut into them, what I'm going to call the seeds just bleed all over the place. So what I want to try to attempt for you today is to show you how to easily get the seeds out without having it bleed and make a mess. And hopefully you would be able to buy lots of pomegranates, get the seeds out. You can put them on salads, eat them as is. I eat them as is. Just put a little bit of sugar and orange blossom water, or what we call mezehed, or rose water. So those are some things that you can do with the pomegranates, but salads are really good for you, and even if you just have them just on the side for our breakfast, that's also good. So let me try to attempt. Hopefully it'll work, and we'll see what happens. Thank you. Okay, what you want to do first is with the pomegranate, you don't want to cut in it and slice it in, because that's what's going to make the seeds bleed. So what we want to do is kind of start peeling it like an orange. That's how I do it. Whether or not it's the right thing, I don't know, but that's how I do it, and it kind of works for me. So what I want to do is kind of, when I slice it, is go very, very easy. Because the last thing I want is to kind of peel into it. You can see the seeds are already starting to peek through, and you don't have to go very far into the flesh before you start seeing seeds. So as soon as you start seeing the seeds, you can stop with a knife a little bit and try to break it. So once you start to break it, it'll just completely break off, and it's not really making a mess. And when it breaks off like that, you just want to peel it very gently and get them in the bowl. Sometimes when you get them pre-peeled, or when they're seeded at the store, I think like a container is like $5 or $6. I'm not sure what the equivalent of that is, how many pomegranates that ends up being. Pomegranates right now, like at Aldi's, are $1. Other places they're about $1.50 each. Like I said, they're really good for you. They have lots of nutritional value in them. So as you're doing that, you're just doing it very gently because you don't want to disturb the seeds. And then just kind of help them out of their pods. So I am going to do a few more for you, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to break off the next section. Because once you break off one section, once you break off the first section, the rest of it should be easy, because it's just going to break off gently as you're doing it. Okay, so here's the first part that I did. It's all done. Here's the second one. So what I'm going to do now is just take it and very gently help it to break. But I'm not going to force it. Forcing it is going to make the seeds bleed. So I'm not going to force it. If it's not breaking easy, I'm just going to try a different section and then come back to it. So I'm just going to hold it and break it very gently. Like I said, you're not going to force it. So when you do that, they're undisturbed. And then you're going to start peeling again, very gently. And I'm going to pause this video for just a minute while I get the rest of these broken off, and then I will come back to you.